Hi everyone and welcome to Witcher 3 Blood and Wine DLC NG Plus Death March walkthrough or playthrough, whatever you want it to call it. It's only bosses. My armor is heavily damaged. I have one criticism about this part in Fairy Tail World. As you can see, I'm gonna change the weapon because it's heavily damaged, and I also have the Ursine armor heavily damaged too, so I'm taking more damage. And this is, this is part my fault. I realized that this is part my fault because maybe I didn't fix everything before going into Fairy Tail World. But it's also the game like 50-50, right? Like a relationship. This is 50-50 because when I went into Fairy Tail World, there was no way to fix your armor or weapons inside the Fairy Tail World. So I think that's a mistake. I think there should be, like, there is a merchant at some point, but she doesn't sell fucking things to fix your armor and weapons. So I think that's a mistake. I think she should actually sell weapon armor kits and stuff like that. But whatever, that's a little criticism. This is the Cloud Giant. She has some cool moves like that one. I think that's the actual only move that's different from the first boss that we fought in this DLC. So I'm gonna try a few things until I'm going to realize that those fucking things that they are getting struck by lightning is the actual mechanic that you are intended to fight against this boss, But oh well, this is the first time that I actually fought it, so. And his moves are see, when he hits that fucking thing, he gets electrocuted. So that's basically the mechanic. If this boss fight were close to one-shotting me or something like that, I will be using that mechanic. Since he doesn't do really that much damage at all, even though I'm successfully dodging some of the attacks. Not that one, but if you don't know Witcher 3, I should say this. If you don't know Witcher 3, when I'm getting hit, see, like right there, and I actually receiving 0 damage, that's because I have my Quen sign upgraded fully. Like the entire fucking tree of Quen is upgraded fully. So it's negating 100% damage, and it's actually hitting when the Quen explodes. That when he hits me, you're gonna see that it kind of explodes and it gets damage. That's because it reflects damage when the Quen explodes. The Quen is heavily overpowered sign. It was in Witcher 1, it was in Witcher 2, and it is in Witcher 3. So I was going to talk a little about Cyberpunk. I never have enough time because these videos are short, and I fear myself because when I start talking about something, then I don't stop, and we actually are almost out of time. By the way, if you want to know something, after this boss fight, if you go outside the wooden bridge before exiting, you're gonna see a little like sword in a bonfire. It's actually like a Dark Souls tribute thing that CD Projekt put here, and the sword that you can get from that place is actually more powerful than the sword that the Lady of the Lake gives you. So, I'm just telling you that, guys, if you're going to play this or something, go outside a wooden bridge, follow the light that is there, and get that sword because it's really powerful. So I guess I'll talk about Cyberpunk in the next video. It always happens. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.